Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be doing for this tutorial is I'm going to be putting my transition color in. Yes, I'm going to be using the chocolate, what is this is the chocolate Soleil deep to medium, or medium to deep. I'm just going to be taking this color and working it into my crease and upper part of my crease, a little bit above my crease, to just give it a nice transition color so the colors blend well. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and dip into this palette right here. It just looks like this right here. This is a Coastal Scents palette. It's got beautiful shades. And this is the shade that we're going to be using out of this palette today. I love this shade. I have no idea what this palette is called. I got it in a little kit where it comes with the bag, the palette. I think it comes with a couple of brushes, maybe, and some makeup sponges. I don't know. It was just on their site, I think, and I just wanted it, and I had to have it. And I really wanted this palette, but I was really after, the bag. I don't know why. I'd never used the bag. But anyways, I'm going to be using this brush right here. This is just the small, and like I said, please don't mind my brushes. They're completely filthy from yesterday because I did this eye look yesterday and decided I would share it with you guys. Because it was beautiful. But anyway, I'm going to be taking the small eyeshadow brush and I'm going to be spraying it and getting it wet with my, what is this, the L'Oreal Infallible Set Spray. And just get it wet on both sides. And I'm going to be dipping into, which I think I showed you anyway, but this color right here. It's the color that I want on my brush. Okay, so I'm going to be layering this all over the lid, the entire lid. I'm just going to mainly focus this just on the lid, kind of lining the crease, because I do not want this in my crease whatsoever. Okay, I'm going to get my brush wet again. Just like that. I love this color. Alright, so the next color that I'm going to be dipping into, and this is in a different palette. This is my Pride and Prejudice Zombie palette from BhCosmetics. And I'm just going to be going into this palette and getting this color right here. It's just a purpley, let's see if my camera will focus. It's just a purple color, just like a deep, cool toned purple. And I'm just going to be taking it on this brush right here. It is a Tapered crease brush. It's got the point at the end. It is just going to go, this color is just going to go in my crease. That's exactly where I want it. I'm going to focus the majority of the pigment on the outer crease and then work my way in. Just like that. I love these two colors together. They just look so gorgeous together. And I'm going to keep packing it on until I get the desired intensity that I'm dying for on here. Just like that. Okay, now with that done, I'm going to take my blending brush that I used to put my transition color in, and I'm just going to blend out some of that purple. So the outer part of the purple isn't so harsh on the in the crease. I still want that line in the crease though. I think that looks just so cool and it makes it look so dramatic. Alright, now with that in the crease, I'm going to go ahead and put on highlight on the brow bone. I'm going to be using... Where's all my brows? You ever just get the hiccups? Just randomly, you just hiccup once and then stop. I'm going to be going with a flat brush. This is number 11 in the white set of BhCosmetics brushes. Love this set. I'm going to be going back into this palette. I'm going to be taking this color right here in the palette and I'm going to be putting this on my brow bone. Taking that blending brush again and I'm just going to run this over the two, if there's any lines, just to kind of blend both of those colors in together. Okay, so after that I'm going to go ahead and put my winged liner on. I do want to do a winged liner today, and of course I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Blackest Black Gel Liner. I'm going to be using the Sephora, also a must-have ankle liner is what this is called. It is in number 90, if you're interested in the number, I guess. I'm going to speed this up because it does take me about 10 years to do this. Because it dries out if you don't, and I forgot to. But I'm going to go ahead and do the underneath my eye. I believe that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be taking the Sephora Pro Smudge number 11. It just looks like this right here. And I'm going to be taking that same color that's all over my lid, if I can find how to open the thing, and that peachy, real pretty peachy color. I love this color. Oh my god, I'm in love with this color. I'm going to go ahead and put this all the way underneath my eye from the outer corner all the way in. Alright, so now that my eyeliner is done, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on it because it dries out if you don't, and I forgot to. But I'm going to go ahead and do the underneath my eye. I believe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be taking the Sephora Pro Smudge number 11. It just looks like this right here. And I'm going to be taking that same color that's all over my lid, that peachy, real pretty peachy color. I love this color. Oh my god, I'm in love with this color. I'm going to go ahead and put this all the way underneath my eye from the outer corner all the way in. Okay, and I'm also going to be taking this kind of up, following my winged liner. Just kind of next to it. Just like that. Okay, so to add a little bit of depth, because I feel like the underneath of the eye is just kind of like flat. To add a little bit of depth, just a smidge, I'm going to go back in with my gel liner, and I'm just going to put a smidge, like just a tiny bit, right up close to the lash line. Just kind of smudging it in between my lashes. Just like this. Just like this. I don't want to get it on my actual lash line. I want to keep that bare. I do anyway. You can add whatever you want to add to it to make it your own, but this is just how I wanted to do it. It just kind of adds a little bit of like just a smidge of definition to the eye. And I'm just connecting the lines to my wing. Then I'm going to go in with the brush that has a little bit of product left on it. I'm just going to smudge the gel liner in between the lash line just to kind of soften that line up just a smidge so it doesn't look so harsh, because I don't want it to look too harsh on the bottom. I just want it to be really nice and light. Alright, so now with that done, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and put my mascara on. These are the two that I have been absolutely loving together here lately. This was actually in my Project Pan video. I think that this right here really vamps it up. Honestly, it really does. Because I never really liked this alone, but these two together really make my lashes like bold. I'm going to put this one on first. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this because everybody has seen what it looks like to put mascara on, right? Alright, so my camera decided it wasn't going to record me putting on my mascara. So I don't know where that cut off at, but I'll know later when I'm going to go ahead and put this on my upper eyelashes. And then I'll show you how to fix this if you don't know how to fix it. The key point is to just leave it. I know that sounds crazy and you feel like you just I gotta get it off my face. But if you just leave it and let it dry, I mean, this is for those of you who don't know this, but if you just leave it and let it dry, you can clean it very easily with a Q-tip afterwards. Okay, I'm going to take this on my lower lashes as well. Alright, so I just got a Q-tip here. It's just one that I was using earlier. I'm just going to kind of just massage very light-handedly, kind of just in a circular motion. It's kind of how I feel like it comes off, back and forth. And that is how you get it to come off. And then you can just take your brush that you use for your foundation or beauty blender and just kind of pat over top of it, and then, you know, set that little area, which is the leftover. And I can't find, there it is. And this is what I used to put my bronzer on with. So we'll just fix that right up and we're good as new. Alright, so now I'm going to go back into this palette right here. And I'm just going to take that same color, just this color right here that I used on my brow bone. And I'm just going to stick this right in the outer corner. To really brighten up the eye. Just like that. Looks so pretty. Alright, so this is pretty much, if my camera would focus. There we go. So this is pretty much the final look. I am obsessed with the peach colors, guys. I've always been obsessed with the peach colors, and it is hard to find the color peach in a lot of palettes, and I'm dying to get my hands on that new Too Faced palette, all because I have always loved the peach colors. So that's pretty much the completed look. I really wanted everything as far as the face goes to be really subtle, because I wanted the peach and the purple to be really the main focus and the pop that comes out. I love this look so much. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love the way this turned out. Yesterday I wore this and it didn't look as good as it did today, but that's usually how it works with eye looks. They usually look so much better like the next time you try it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe if you aren't already, and if you are, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you guys love this. I hope you guys like this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.